me pop out the chats. Hello, chatterinos. We're gonna do some Haskell today. Continuation of yesterday. Kind of. Yesterday was like mostly messing around with Docker. Fixing Docker file. Learning stuff, you know, the usual. Today, we're gonna actually do some live streaming as well. Just getting all the chats out. Now I can see you guys. Hello, welcome. Death Cookie, thank you very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. How's it going, Jake? What's up? Good morning. Good morning, you guys. Haskell, I need to feel something. You know, sometimes life throws curveballs your way, and you can learn some functional programming and take your mind off it, you know? This is gonna hurt, but I'm excited. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm a functional wannabe bunny right now, and I'd like to be a functional bunny. Haskell 2 streams in a row. Let's go. It's almost maybe like we're doing some kind of series. We'll see. We'll see. I want to do, okay, so here's the plan. Here's the plan, you guys. We'll do the little live streams, learn Haskell, and then I'm gonna recap what I'm learning in videos. That's the goal. That's the goal. Learn enough. Why don't you use it for your day job? Lol. Yeah, true. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let me I think we're good. I might, you know what? I might pin hold on. I'm gonna ping. I'm trying to stream consistently twice a week. And Tuesday didn't work out. So yesterday worked out. Today also is a scheduled stream. So far we're on track. We're doing good. We're doing good. My only thing that I'm behind on is my YouTube videos. I've been trying to post once a week and it's coming out to once every 2 weeks right now. Just a little delayed. I need to learn how to delegate things. Let's be real. Yo, hey Christian. Hello, hello. Okay. I'm just gonna let all right. Yo, dog, thank you so much for the 3 months in advance. Look at you. Not afraid of commitment, huh? Might be time for an editor. Oh, no. Yeah, I know. Okay, listen, I have one. It's so hard. I gotta figure out how to like, I don't know. I'm so used to like knowing like how to explain this. I'm so used to like I have an idea of like what I want, the story of what I want to, portray, share. And like where in the video I can tell by like what I'm talking about when you need like the graphics and stuff. And usually I figured that out by doing the first watch through. But then usually when I do the first watch through, I'm already cutting it up. So it's a whole thing. Communicate? God damn. Okay, fine. I guess you're right. Man. Called out. Called out for sure. All right. Do you guys remember where we left off? Because I do. Sorry, not roasting. No, it's okay. It's fine. You can roast. I'm just a bunny. It's all good. It's all good. I know. It's kind of ridiculous that I don't leverage my editor. It's like I don't know. It's harder for me to explain it than it is to just do it, which is not a good place to be. Alex says, saw the Crush video and the editing's awesome. How well does Crush do with niche projects using subsets of languages outside of web dev? Oh, I see what you mean. Crush does really well. I mean, it depends on your like the model that you're using like more than anything. Um, I think if you're using something like Zig, where it's like, you know, super, super niche, not like it's a very new language as well. I don't know how well like Claude performs, but typically Claude seems to be like the go-to for most people for code related questions. It's nice though, because you can also like you can switch models like mid in the same session. So you can like play around with it and it keeps context too, which is cool. Editing is hard either way. Yeah, I know. But it would be nice to like free up more time. Also, hey Kevin. Wait, Kevin, how are you not VIP here? Hello? Kevin, can we have a call soon? Can we chat? What's up, crazy Ben Wabbit? Hello, hello. Josh says I want to give Crush a try today. Might install and see how it goes. It's not gonna nuke my production DB, right? No. No, there's like certain actually people like there's certain like blocked commands if there's anything that's like potentially destructive, whatever, they're actually like banned. The your model can't use them. Um so there's that, and then also it asks for approval, either like it asks for approval before running anything. Unless you're running it in YOLO mode, which means it's just gonna do whatever it wants. It's like non-interactive, I think, is YOLO mode. YOLO mode, it's just gonna do whatever it wants. What's up, Fabry? Welcome in, welcome in. Do it. DM me, we'll find a time. Okay, I'm down. I'm down. AI is notoriously rough for things that don't have enough training data. I tried feeding grammar/syntax guide of a language I built to a few different AIs, have them have them build scripts on it, and they always shift towards some other language or hallucinate syntax. Which I'm curious, which models are you using? Or is it just kind of like, is it consistent across many models? I remember asking, like, I remember asking Gemini, I think it was, for usage on some of the charm libraries, and I was like, this doesn't exist. This isn't real. What is real is the question. What's up? Bro, what is your username on YouTube? Stalin? You want me to say what's up, Stalin? Welcome into the stream? Are you for real? Cello, hello, hello. You've been enjoying Crush? Nice, nice. Yeah, for real. What datastar.dev? What is that? I'm not in the habit of clicking random links that are pasted into that are in chat, but I tried to use Claude for datastar.dev. It was awful. It had no idea what to do. I think it depends too on like how much context and stuff you give it to, but obviously I don't know what you were asking it. Oh, HTMX. I could see that. I could see that. All right, you guys, shall we learn? Okay. Wait, let me see if that guy replied. The author. Talk to me. Let me show your book on stream. Please, sir. Please. Oh, wait, it was merged. The author responded. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Look, you guys. He said yes. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Okay, so the author of the Learn Haskell by Example book said that we can show it on stream. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, okay. Do I have caliber on this thing? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, okay. All right, let me send this book to myself. Yo, that's actually sick. I can't believe you replied to me. Wait, that's so cool. Maybe we'll have him on stream and he can show Haskell to us. He can show Haskell and I don't know, you guys can come up with questions. How did you write a book? How did you write such a good book? Is the question. Okay, I'm gonna email myself. Nice. That's actually crazy. I'm glad I checked. Because I think you guys will have more fun if I'm sharing that. This guy. What was your first white paper? I thought you were coding with some dude you're in love with based on that title. Is it unintentional clickbait? Oh, wait, what is my title? Wait, on stream, what is my title? Learning Haskell with Crush? Unintentional clickbait? Hello? Does Crush have agent support? I think so. Yes. Yeah, it's agentic. Agentic. I'll double check. Me knows I'm it is a little baity. I was expecting it to be you were expecting me to say building with my crush and have it be another streamer? Bro, I'm married. All right. Let's go. Let's get some first shoot I thought of. Oh shit. Okay, okay. One sec. Bright. Secret love affair over Haskell. Why Haskell? Because I need to feel something. I wanna be a functional programmer, and all the functional programmers say that I should do Haskell. The purest of languages. Yes. Mm, right, nice, nice, nice. All right, guys, sorry, it's just taking me a sec to get it all going here. Oh, edit book? No, please don't. Stop. Don't do that. Oh, there's a built-in ebook viewer. What is this? Oh, it's Caliber. Oh, it is Caliber. Okay. Yo, nice. Hmm. Now I gotta figure out how to organize my windows here. Um. Oh, that's cute. Wait, I didn't know Crush gave you a thing if the window's too small. How do I select the parent? I don't recall. Oh, there we go. Yo, let's go. I'm actually insane with the tiling window manager. Oh shit. Wait, did I break it? Oh, it's only for this one. Okay, wait. I'm not insane with the tiling window manager. We're not insane. Confirmed, not insane. Insane in the membrane. All right. Maybe I'll just pop it out because I'm probably gonna need it. Like, uh-oh, kitty cat. Hold on, you guys want to see cat? Cat is screaming. I can't tell if he's trying to hang out or escape. Yeah, this little guy. This little guy. It's a nice lizard, thank you. Vicious. Vicious. How old is he? He's a senior citizen. Still senior. He's running the stream today. I wish you guys had a better angle of him because he's so cute. He's a good boy. He looks young. He's really healthy. He's a good boy. I find my male pets, they're just big babies. This is a tiger. It's a tiger cub. Tiger cub. Baby. Do you like Common Lisp? I haven't tried Lisp. Outside of like copying pasting Emacs Lisp stuff. That includes your husband, right? Yes. All of my pets. Just a little guy. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah. Cute little guy. Yeah, you cute little guy. Oh, now you want to escape. Saying hello to you, chat. Meow. He's so cute. Just little guy. He's just a little guy. He's purring. I don't know if you can hear it. Yes. Hi, cutie. My cat just likes to hang out in my garage and terrorize unsuspecting lizards. Dude, what's with cats and garages? Cats love garages. 100% a tiger. He's vicious. He's my little guardian. He'll like protect me. It's so cute. Okay. Bye. Bye. Mm. All right, all right. Okay, let's try and figure out a layout for this thing. I think I'm gonna have to make you tiny. Okay. All right, we got Emacs up. Gotta do a new window. Let me close anything I can't show, just in case. Okay. Oh. What is hello? I don't even know where that. Oh. I don't think I have files open anymore. Hello? Anyway, I'll just use this one. Oh no, wait, there we go. I think this will work. Nice. Nice. I don't know where to put it. I have to put it on top of chat. You have to put it on top of chat. Give me one sec. All right, all right. Okay. I gotta move. I'll move you. Move you, chat. There you go. You guys can hang out down here now. All right, all right. Okay. So we've got that. We've got that. Let me get Crush up and ready too. All right. Let me check that that's working. Nice. Okay. Nice. Nice. All right. We were at this Caesar cipher stuff. If I have any mods in chat, can you create a command for book and say learn Haskell by example? I don't know if you guys can even see the book but it's not like you can see what I'm doing, and that's fine. I think most of you, if you're on the computer, you'll be fine. Hey, Brendan, how's it going? How's it going? I love that we like unexpectedly contributed to the book, the book repo on GitHub yesterday. Okay, so we've already been through this. We are I think we're around here somewhere. Stack REPL, typical types and functions. Already done hello world. We passed it. We passed it. We were doing, I skipped ahead a bit to like to try and figure out the solution here. Because I was like, I was trying to come up with a solution and then I was like, I actually don't know what this is. I don't know how to do this. So then I was like, I'm going to do my best and then I'll figure it out. Oh, but okay, anyway, I'm intrigued by this index of this. Because this is supposed to like return an int. But shouldn't it like, I guess it could return like -1 or something. But there's no condition here where it returns, where it's an invalid index. Like it has to exist. No? I remember getting stuck in the Learn You a Haskell book years ago. I dumped it. It dumped what were essentially API docs into the first few chapters showing you all the different functions for structure manipulation. I know. Okay, I also went through Learn You a Haskell for Great Good because it's so it's so popular. It comes so highly recommended. But I found some of the definitions for things, like I literally have a clip from stream of me reading one of the definitions and I'm like, what is this? I feel more confused after trying to understand what this is than when I was just living my life beforehand. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I personally found it a bit too, I don't know. I didn't love it. So we're trying this Learn Haskell by example where basically it's going to give you projects along the way and then it's gonna kind of like break down the examples, explain what's going on kind of as you need it, it seems. The syntax is odd. It is odd. It is odd. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. I kind of like it though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't mind it. I actually, I kind of like it. Okay, Jojo says, I think that a better type for the function should be a char, map of char, array of char, I think. And then maybe int. Yeah, that's what I had in my element index thing. That was my attempt to get the index of an element. Then I was like, I actually don't know how to, I don't know how to like loop over an array in this language. There's no for loops or anything. Everything's recursion. Okay. Also, I should make sure that I have these up. Oh yeah, someone asked. What language is this? This is Haskell. Everything is recursion? Yes, and that's awesome. I know, as somebody who I was like, oh, I gotta go to Go for like more simplicity because there's only, there's only one way to do things in Go most of the time. Compared to like JavaScript where there's like 4 ways to do one thing. I'm like, oh, this is kind of nice. Okay, the only way to like iterate over anything is with recursion. Could be cool. Could be cool. All right, all right. Haskell statically typed. We already went over this stuff. Okay, okay. Here. So this little cipher thing is what we're gonna be doing. Okay. Something to note about atomic types. So atomic types is what they are calling primitive types, it seems, like built types that are built into the language. Is that the provided values themselves are type expressions. We can give a value or a semantic expression of this type. So we went over this yesterday. There's a semantic expression and oh fuck, what was the other one? Basically, a semantic expression is like the actual definition of like behavior of a function, which is anything, a variable, variable, uh, uh, anything, basically anything that you're assigning to another value is a function. So it's Haskell. So basically, that's called a semantic expression. What was the? I think it was type expression was the other one. I believe. Can I find things in here? I think that's what it was called. Yeah. That's the type expression. Nice. How do I close you without? Okay. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Nice. Here we define values for 3-unit prefixes by assigning the identifier kilo the type int. We explicitly define it as an integer. Nano is a floating point and is a floating point number of type double. We can see that mega is defined by performing an operation on kilo, namely the exponentiation. Yes. Oh wait, this is kind of interesting. What the heck is with that? Thus, it has to be the same type as kilo, since numeric operators typically consume and produce values. Since atomic types are not enough to construct useful data structures, in our case, we need something to represent a collection of letters. Luckily, Haskell features some more complex types, which we'll go over in detail. First one is lists. They are the essential building block, not only in Haskell, but in other functional programming languages as well. A list is really simple. It's a homogeneous sequence of values, meaning that it can only have one value of the, it can only have values of the same type. We can write down such a list as a comma-separated values surrounded by square brackets. Lists have no size limit but and can grow dynamically. I think Jojo was saying that these are basically all okay. Not to put words in your mouth. Okay, I'll say someone in chat was saying that I think it's just like everything's the lists in Haskell are why am I forgetting the word linked lists? The type expression of a list is given by another type expression surrounded by square brackets, similar to how list values are written down. Since all the elements of a list must have a same type, the type arising from the bracketed type expression is the internal type of the list. Do you guys like what I'm reading, or is it distracting for you? You can let me know, because I can always just read it and then tell you, or I can just read it. In the examples, we can see that even an empty list can have a certain type. The type of a list tells us that any value from the list has a certain type, but makes no assertions about the existence of any values in the list. Additionally, with double list, we see an example of a list containing some expressions which later have to evaluate to double values. Here we see Haskell's type inference at play. The double list can be used in Haskell programs, and the compiler will correctly deduce that all the elements are of type double. Okay, so let me look at that. Well, yeah, okay, that makes sense. If you didn't have this type expression, is that what it was called? Pretty sure that's what it was called. And the other one was the semantic expression. Bro, I already forgot the freaking words. We just type expression, semantic expression. Yes. If you didn't have the type expression here, then is it like I don't understand. I guess this is the type inference. It's like, hey, by the way, this double list is going to be a list of doubles. So any functions within that, those are doubles. They're going to be doubles. Okay. More reading. I don't mind. Okay. Distracting for us. You might be overruled. Is this like a more in-depth go by example? This is for Haskell, but it's I mean, I think there's quite a few books that are kind of like the learn X by example kind of format, I think. Because I've definitely seen that kind of thing before. Lists are like the bread and butter data type of functional programming. The programming languages ML, Lisp, and languages derived from these two languages use lists as one of their essential data types. So learning about lists in Haskell is a skill you can transfer to many other languages, even non-functional ones. Another important data type is the tuple. Much like lists, tuples are a sequence of values, but with two differences. First, the length is fixed, and second, tuples can have multiple types. Oh yeah, aren't they called tuples, not tuples? That's my Canadian showing, probably. Tuples are comma-separated values surrounded by parentheses. The type expressions are also similar to the value expressions, just like they worked for lists. Here. The book is Learn Haskell by Example. Can you send the documentation to Crush and ask it to about giving you lessons? I don't know, we can try. Um, Let me just finish reading this first. Ooh, actually that'd be kind of cool. Wait, I don't know if I should nerd tonight myself with this yet, but it'd be kind of cool to ask Crush to create something like Vim Tutor, but like for a language. Wait, I'm gonna ask it. Actually, I'm gonna do it. Let's see if we can get it first try, no mistakes. Um, okay, Python's its favorite language. Cool. Here, let's hide this guy for a sec. Oh, sorry, wrong guy. Maybe we'll come back to this. It'll probably take a minute. We will be back. I'll just keep reading this stuff while it works on that. Okay. Um, okay, so the length of, so for tuples, length is fixed and they can have multiple types. They're comma separated values surrounded by parentheses. The type expressions are also similar to the value expressions, just like they worked for lists. Cool. This is so cursed. I don't like that. Right, codetutor.py. Do it. Do it. Work. Yeah, I don't like I don't like that. You get a tuple where it's like you've defined the type for every single value in the tuple. Kind of cursed. It looks like forward declaring in C. Oh, I don't know. I haven't done forward declaring in C. I Guys, do you think this is gonna work? 10 progressive lessons from Hello World to a final project. Interactive exercises where you type code and get instant feedback. Wait, I'm so intrigued. Is this gonna work? Hello? Do I tell it to use UV if it's gonna use Python? What is UV? What language is this tutorial targeting? It's oh, what is that? Python package manager? Written in Rust. Rustations in the chat, huh? Um, okay, usage, Python 3. Should we try it? Yeah, should we try this thing? Okay, we're getting nerd snipe for a minute. My Linux setup is scuffed, so we can't. It's a whole thing. Where's Bash Bunny Brain? All right, you ready? Hold on. I think is that big enough now? Yeah, okay. Running AI generated code, not looking at it first either. Code, what was it? Codetutor.py. I like how it's like, here's the answer, but also. Oh, what the heck? Oh, type done on a new line when it's finished. Wait, this is kind of sick. What the fuck? Create a variable called favorite color. We'll say purple because we're on Twitch. Done, probably. Oh. Oh. Oh, right. A string. Lols. Too bad you can't go up. It also, I wish it was using, my bad. No arrow keys allowed either. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's still not right? Hello? Favorite color with your favorite color. Oh, and then print it? Skill issue, I'm not reading. And then do print. Dude, that's sick. Wait, this is actually so cool. Hello? Yeah, I told AI. I used Crush and I told it to I think it's the model I'm using is Claude. But I got it to create a tutorial to learn a new programming language that was similar to Vim Tutor, where it introduces a new concept and immediately gets you to apply. Dude, wait, this is pretty cool. Okay, we can create a Is this thing working? I want to try hint. Okay, I want to try hint on the next one. Oh, what is this? Oh, F string. Interesting. I haven't touched Python in so long. Okay. Create two variables, city and country. City Twitch. Country. Oh, fridge. Oh, I can't go back either. Yeah. Wait, that's sick. Try it with Pearl. Okay, maybe we try it with Haskell, dude. Print, and then it's F string. Um, I live in. Oh, damn it. I didn't realize. Can I copy things in here? Can you just copy that? Oh shit. Oh, what is this? Yeah. Oh, oh man. Okay, well, anyway, that's cool. All right, let me close this. All right, wait, let's get it. Um, yeah, what did I even say? Okay, wait. Get AI to work through the tutorial. See if we can do it for Haskell. This is actually cool. Wait, I never thought to do this. It's kind of fun. I wonder how many tokens and stuff this is using. So far, 25 cents. Oh, it's okay. I don't know if thinking on or thinking off is more effective. I don't know what thinking is. What is thinking? Mm. You can do exclamation mark book in the Twitch chat. I should probably add that to my title, but okay, so it's written in Python, but it's for Haskell. We'll see. Sure, it's an option to summarize with AI, but actually delegating full tutorials is not great. Are you saying to like get AI to complete the tutorial is not great, or for it to create a tutorial is not great? Cranberry Wine, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the 7 months. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Thinking is when it talks to itself before answering. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Can Crush use local models? Yes, it sure can. All right, should we try this again? Wait, this is so funny. All right, on this guy, you resize you. Oh, I actually Haskell. Nice. So I don't recall. Learn Fortran next. Thank you. Thank you. I will. Assembly next. Okay. I do wish that I could go back in this thing. Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on. There, I think that size is better. We'll see. What are we trying to do? Add a Sterling statement. Anything? The. Okay, just anything. Put Sterling. Oh, I'm still resizing. Hold on. That's crazy. Oh, dear. Okay, let's do hint. Oh. Oh, it has to be hello world. Hello? It didn't tell me that. Look, I bet if I do this, it's going to be wrong. Yeah, it has to be exactly hello world. It didn't even say that. Oh, wait. Incorrect indentation? I'm not sure about this. Wait, what was the hint? Yeah. I think it's looking for this exact thing, probably. What? Oh, yeah. I don't like this tutorial very much. It's not working. It needs to be on the same line. I can't go back on the line, though. Wait, like, I can't. I can't go back. I'm like hitting backspace. I can't go back. Fail. You're a failure, Claude. Get it together. Time to debug the LLM code. Time to never look at it again. Yeah. We'll stick to outsourcing random things. Asking it questions about specific things. All right, end nerd snipe. Okay, give me 1 sec. All right. There we go. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're going back to the books. Back to the books. Back to what's familiar. Is Claude Sonnet legit the best CLI assistant out there, or is Claude Sonnet 4 the best CLI AI assistant out there, or do people just exaggerate? Everyone says that Claude Sonnet 4 is the best like programming assistant. I think some people have said Grok is pretty good too. Gemini is top of the game for what? For coding? And this will replace us? Yes. There's llmstats.com. This site tells you what LLM is good for what. I think that Gemini is probably good for anything like Like I use Gemini if I have like questions about YouTube stuff. I'll use Claude for coding stuff. I'll use Grok for, I've only used it to ask about Twitter stuff. But I feel like Grok was like the least yes man out of all of them, which I like. I appreciate that. Okay, so we have tuples, and now you can see we can construct complex types from many different types. We are not only bound to how many different values we want to use, but we have to use at least two. This type is helpful when constructing an association between different values. Constructing an association between different values? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's look at the last and perhaps most important data type for now, functions. Functions are a data type. Not just that, but functions are values. So far, we've written down expressions and values for basic, mostly numeric types. Something we haven't talked about is why our previous definition of square even resulted in a function we were able to evaluate. We created a value, which we then associated with the name square. And first, let's examine how to write down functions without giving them a name. Functions are called anonymous functions for obvious reasons. We write them down with the so-called lambda abstraction. They look like this. What's the backslash thing here? Why is there a backslash? Let's ask AI. I don't know. It's like an ASCII lambda. Functions with two arguments into operators. Wait, whoa. If a function takes some variable, produces an expression, this expression could be a function as well. When writing functions like this, it can be not only be cumbersome, but also hard to read, which is why we like to use some syntactic sugar. Oh my God. I don't like this. Don't like that. Okay, wait, in this, um oh, backslash X could be, okay, so Jojo is saying backslash X with the arrow to the next X could be translated as function X returns X. Mm, interesting. Okay, it represents a lambda function. Oh, an anonymous function in Haskell. Okay, the backslash X is meant to look like a Greek character lambda, which is using lambda calculus. So X returns X times X is Haskell's way of writing down what a mathematician would write as lambda X dot X squared. Stress the lambda, takes a parameter name, separates parameter from the body, and then that's the function body. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Lambda functions are useful when you need a small function inline, especially with higher order functions like map, filter, and foldr. Okay. Okay, so like in this case, the map, it's going to go through, it's going to apply this operation to all of these values. Okay. Wait. Lambdas always take me a long time to figure out. Each language seems to want to have a different syntax for them. Dude, yeah, for real. It applies a function to every element in a list. Whoa, I hate this. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Okay, so the first one adds 1 to each of these. Okay, so you can even you can either predefine a function, have it do some operation. You can have it do basic like arithmetic stuff. It seems like these are using this plus and multiplier. Those are just built-in functions in the language. And then in this case, you can use a lambda, aka like unnamed function. Cool. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Just want to double check. I think that's the LLM hallucinating. What is that? Is that times 3 plus 1 valid Haskell? Let's question it. Sometimes if you're like, is that even valid Haskell? I don't know. Oh, the plus operator is being curried here? Fuck. Currying. Currying monads, monoids, oh no. What have I signed up for? Oh no, not the currying. You can define operators yourself and then use them like this in lambdas. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Currying moment? Yes, exactly. Do you have a boyfriend? Dude, my personal life ain't content. I don't know what to tell you guys. Does your mom have a boyfriend? Seems a little personal, no? What's the problem, Bash? Oh, nothing. I'm excited. It's all excitement. Okay, cool. So that's just, okay, lambda abstraction. Also, someone recommended I salt my eggs, and I salted them this morning, and you were right. My mom's boyfriend died. GG. GG. Take the L. Oh dear. All right. I've been authorized to spend more money. You guys. Thinking mode on. All right. We've got it on for the next time we have to ask anything to Crush. Whatever your hopes and dreams are that we can ask Crush related to Haskell, you let me know. I'll just keep asking it things as it comes up. It's kind of fun to like, I don't know. It's kind of nice. I'm liking it. Little sounding board. Imagine people start charging like 10 cents per question though. Like imagine you go to the senior dev at work and you're like, "Hey, how do I do this thing?" And they're like 10 cents. It's 20 now. I don't know. Okay, writing functions with all right, so okay, so this anonymous function. Oh, I see. Interesting. This is an interesting way to split it up. Look at how a binary function is constructed. Function takes some variable, produces an expression. This expression could also be a function as well. We can highlight this by putting parentheses around the inner function. I see. However, writing functions like this can not only be cumbersome, but hard to read, which is why we can use some syntactic sugar. Okay, okay. Here we see a lambda abstraction with 2 arguments. We can make use of more syntactic sugar. All right, this is how, okay, how do we write functions in Haskell? The arguments from the lambda expression could be just pulled over to the side of a function name. In many other languages, one might think of about a function signature consisting of types for the arguments and a return type. Haskell's function type expressions can be interpreted in the same way. The first types are the arguments and the last types is the function's return type. Yes. You should not think about functions in the sense that they are returning a value, they are evaluating to a value. Okay, this makes sense. Adding types to math. Now that we have some insight on how types are written, you can see how int would be a valid type for a square function. But what if why are we using int and not some other numeric type? The truth is there is no reason. However, we can't just freely change the types, and the multiplier operator works with all numeric values. However, the usage of this operator forces us to use the same type for both arguments. If we were to supply the function with values of different types, we'd encounter type error. Cool, cool. I like that it like shows you errors and stuff too in this book, because then it like mentally and emotionally prepares you for the real world, you know? Because then if you see an error, you are like, I've seen this before. Just nice. It's just nice. What books do you like? This one is Learn Haskell by Example. So far, so good. We learn so much more from mistakes than anything else. 100%. Like, this is why I'm so chaotic. I like mistakes. They're good. Okay. Thinking back to our encryption algorithm, we can already surmise that we'll need some function that can rotate a single character by a specified offset. So we will need a function of type int char. However, since we need to handle lowercase and uppercase characters differently, we need to think about how to reason about our used sets of characters and the alphabet. True. True. To construct our algorithm, we need to think more about how this user cipher works. And we can see from figure 2.5, which is the little wheel probably, we substitute each letter with another one, which is why this cipher is so called substitution cipher. Since we want to implement this cipher, we should ask an important question. How do we work with letters and alphabets? Whoa, what is this? Oh, I see. Okay, one thing I do like about Haskell and like that I'm guessing we're gonna have to do with this is like because everything is behavior based, like it's functional, because of that, you're forced to break it down into these like really small sets of behavior that you can mesh together, but you can't do these like monster, I guess you in theory you can, but it's harder to do these kind of like monster functions that like do too much. It's kind of nice. Yo, 2 JoJo's in the chat. That's wild. Hello. Ace says I passed my C++ class twice before passing it a third time. Failure is the game. It's part of what you sign up for, man. I don't know how I don't know how you could do programming and not be okay with failure. Like you have to be, man. There's always new things to learn. You can even if you know everything, it's like if you even if you like put all the time into studying, all the time into, a certain topic, whatever, even if you like know everything about something, it's things change. Things just change so fast in this career path. Honestly though, that's like part of why I steered clear of web dev because I'm like, dude, things move too fast here. I would be so stressed. Like the relevant skills change like every year or two. I'm like, I don't have the energy for this. At least with C or C++, or I mean Go changes as well, but like I don't know. Some of the older languages that have been around for a while, they're like they're staying true, generally speaking. But especially compared to when you look at like web frameworks and stuff, there's like a new something you need to do and learn every week. It's insane. I like, dude, I feel like web dev would be way more stressful purely for that reason. Like you would just constantly feel behind. I feel like I already constantly feel behind and it's self-imposed, but you would actually be behind. And that would be so stressful, man. Like I'm just trying to live. I feel like I don't know about you guys. I think this because it's such a fast changing um profession, like things are always changing in programming. I feel like just because of that, you always are going to feel behind because you're always like this close to actually being left behind. It depends too, because like some people, their employers give them like learning time at work, right? Like skill development and whatnot. But yeah, I think it's tricky because sometimes too, it's like you want to perform well at work, but then what if the work, like what if the stack that your work is using is so niche that you can't really learn new things unless it's on your free time. And then what if you have a family or something and you have to try and like keep up with all that? I don't know how you do it. You'd have to, I mean, I guess you'd have to kind of wake up early, spend a couple hours every day. But I'm just like, dude, that's like outside of your day job just to like stay in that career, you know? Like if there are people that are experiencing that, like what are your thoughts? Like do you end up reconsidering your role because you're working on something where you feel like long term it might where you feel like long term it might almost hurt you to be too specialized in one thing? Or are those things just going to continue to be around by and needed? Like those skills are still going to be needed by like bigger companies and stuff like that. I work on side projects and company time, just don't tell anyone. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Every day take 2 hours at the end to work on more mainstream stuff. Yeah. I think it's important. It's important to like have time for that stuff for sure. You got to adapt. Ironically, AI helps. I actually have found AI really nice for when I'm learning things kind of on my own time, my own interests. It's really nice if I get stuck on something that is like I'm it's so fast at unblocking you compared to before you'd basically just be like hoping that search engine points you in the right direction, but it's way more effective than any search engine, man. It's really good. Jojo says you either need to be hyper specialized and lethal or you need to be a jack of all trades to be able to jump into any stack. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to be either of those. And how do you keep up with either of them too? I mean, hyper specialized and lethal, at least then you could dedicate so much of your time. But then it's like all of your eggs in one basket, you know? I feel like that would still be really scary when new trends come up. When new trends come up and you're like, oh man, and like everything is now like these are the important skills. How does Prime do it? I know that he has like he's got some great people, like some great team, great people that support him, you know, for sure. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how he would there's no way he'd be able to do what he's doing if he wasn't doing the like he wasn't doing it full time. If he was still doing Netflix, there's no like it's insane. Like his schedule before would have been so this is me speculating, okay? I'm not like putting, me speculating. It seemed to me that would be unsustainable to like wake up at 5 a.m., immediately start working, get that done, and then jump into all the other stuff. I guess that's kind of what I do. But he has kids and stuff too. I don't have kids. Ben Wabbit says, so essentially you can never stop being a student. Yeah, I feel like in this career path, you 100%, you can never stop learning. But I think it's fun. It's like, it's part of what I like about the career, and it's part of what can be very stressful about it is just that it's always moving. Like you'll never be bored, but at the same time, you will sometimes be overwhelmed. Enough yapping. We'll never get to monads at this weight. Just give me one sec. Prime made the right move, leaving and chasing his own gig now. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Often it's just old concepts in new class, so focus on understanding concepts, not syntax. That's true. That's a good way to focus, spend your time. Why would you want to stop learning? That's always been my favorite part. I think it's more so like what if you don't have if you're not feeling good, If things are like other stressors are going on in life, you have to keep learning no matter what. It's hard to have enough time sometimes to manage it. It gets harder to learn the older you get, 100%. I feel like it's not even necessarily just like, for biological reasons, it's like, or physiological reasons. It's like also just you have more commitments the older you get, and then it's harder to continue to dedicate that same time. All right, all right. Back to this. Okay. So synonymous types for readability with string is okay, yeah. So string is just I keep calling it an array of characters, but I don't think it's called an array. List of characters, right? List. We just went over that type. So string is just a list of characters. The type keyword defines a simple synonym for type, so string is just a synonym for the list of characters. But how do we define a string value? So a string you can say is hello world, and then and then it also allows you to define it as an array of characters. Haskell, like many other languages, has an explicit syntax for strings, which is simply a nicer way to writing down an instance of a list of characters. The two strings from the preceding example are identical. A list of characters. Oh, Kevin's here. Kevin's here and ready to fix things for us. I thought we're coding. I'm getting called old as soon as I come in. That's right. I'm baiting everyone with a Haskell stream to bring in all the oldies, all the geezers into the chat so I can call them old. All right, all right. Gustavo says Haskell's a beautiful language. I learned it during my computer science undergraduate studies. And that's when I became a functional programmer who seeks to use functional programming concepts in imperative languages like C, C++, or Python. I know, dude, I want that to be me. Well, shoot, Sag. Old school. Summoning the graybeards. Exactly, exactly. It's working. Okay. So now we know what types we're working with. We can start thinking about what we require to write this algorithm. Whatever the solution will be, the function we'll need to write needs to produce a substitution for single characters. First, we need to use some utility functions that make our life easier. When encrypting messages, it's very helpful for us to know what we're working with. We want functions to tell us if a character of a string is an uppercase character, lowercase letter, digit, or none of these. We can imagine their types looking like this: is upper, is lower, is digit, is miscellaneous. Implementing these functions requires us to decide if a character belongs to a set of characters, and we call these alphabets. To make that clear, we want to first define a new type synonym for alphabets, which essentially are just lists of characters. Okay. It might seem funny that the types of strings in our alphabet are completely identical. However, the types are supposed to indicate what the values of that type should be used for. A string is something we can print on the screen and for the most part represents human readable text. Our new type for alphabets is meant to imply that the value is a collection of characters we want to use in our substitution cipher. Now that we have a type for our alphabets, we can start defining them. Here's an example of the Lower Latin alphabet. Okay, interesting, because, okay, in my little solution here, I was originally thinking that I needed an extra function for the alphabet, but then I was like, oh, I can just do this list with two dots, little, I think, list expansion operator to get the lowercase, at least the lowercase list. List of lowercase. Is that the range operator? I don't know what it's called in Haskell. We haven't gotten there yet. I just did what I could. We used AI, probably. This is the internet, so no one can disprove it. So I'm 21. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I'm actually um I'm actually 18. Yeah. 18 and I've got 10 years of experience. I'm the ideal candidate for any company, for any tech company. Okay. So string is something that we want to print on the screen and represents human readable text. Our new type for alphabet is meant to imply that the value is a collection of characters we want to use in our substitution cipher. Okay. Oh, I see. So instead of returning a string, we're going to return a type alphabet. Oh, it is a range operator. Gotcha. The dots. As far as I know, OCaml is easier than Haskell. Yeah. I keep getting told by all the functional programming people, though, that I gotta learn Haskell. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. Skipping forward, dude, you know I skip around all over the place because I'll see an example. I'll be like, this is what we want to do. And I'll be like, let me try doing that thing with my current knowledge and see where we get without the proper understanding. Let me just see how far I can get and then see where I went wrong. And I find that it like cements itself more when I do that. Oh, I hope you still have your GHCI session open because now we can inspect our alphabets. After saving these definitions in lib.haskell, you can reload your GHCI session. This will re-import modules that might have changed, thus make the sessions we made in the file instantly accessible to us. Okay, okay. So he wants us to put a little alphabet here. This is our little custom alphabet thing. And then we were going to say, can you guys see the text? Is it big enough? I think it's big enough, probably. And then I can do this guy. Probably. Oops. That's it, right? Yeah, it evaluates only. I'm gonna change these to upper, make this, oh, I don't get what the encrypt function should do. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This was my attempt, okay? It's Garbo code. It doesn't do anything. I think okay, oh, I think what I was trying to do is I was trying to get a single character. I was trying to take a single character which is not being used. And doesn't need to be here. Index and offset. Oh, right. I changed it. It's supposed to be this, and then it's supposed to be index. Basically what I was trying to do is I was like, okay, maybe I'll just get I'll get the index of the current. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, I was saying encrypt, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'll get the index of the current character, and then I'll increase it by its offset, and then I'll return the character, the encrypted character. It's too much. What's the double exclamation mark operator? Dude, I don't know. Let's ask. I don't know where I got that from. I got it in thinking mode too, so we can it'll really ponder what we're asking of it. All these kids in their AI. Listen. List indexing operator. Oh, but it's got yeah, the only thing is that it'll do index is too large. It's unsafe. Runtime error if the index is out of bounds, takes ON time since it must traverse the list. Pattern matching is preferred. AI this, AI that, everything AI. I wish it's frowned upon because Haskells are allergic to runtime errors. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, ignore this for now. All right. Okay, so we're there, and then we can also do digits. And this, wait, how is this also? It's also an alphabet? I didn't think digits would be allowed. Bro, I don't know where my tab completion is. It's not in the room with us. Is there an LSP even attached? Yeah, okay. Not in the right window either? Thank you. If you know the index shouldn't be bigger than 25, since the alphabet has a size of 26, what happens if you, to the logic of the function, if you take modulo 26 of the index to make it safe? That's a good question. That's a good question. Okay. So they were saying in GHCI wants us to have GHCI. Oh, it was, sorry, it was stack REPL. Oops, hello. Oh, Could not find module lib. Oh, it's probably having a parsing. Oh, right. Yeah, I've got all my bonkers code in here still. I kind of want to keep it just for like memory's sake, you know? This is what I was when I first started. Just keep it in there for now. I'll comment this out because I didn't write it as well. I'll just comment everything out for now. No, ignore. Is Haskell autofilling these lists of characters and numbers? It'd be cool if it is. It is, yeah. Oh, wait, you can use reload? Dang, I didn't know. Type constructor not in scope? Literally how? I thought I defined a type for it. Hello? Oh. Silly girl. Doing silly things. So I can just reload. Oh, what is this? Not in scope encrypt. Okay, I guess maybe I should delete some of my... Oh, right. I have it in here. That's why. See, some tab completion would be sick. At Emacs users. Help me. Help me. No. Oh god, I put it in my main. I had square in here. Let's just let's change it back to Yo, do you guys remember that? I don't know if any of you were there for the when I was streaming with study time. One guy, we were at like what's it called? It's not a carnival. The place with all the rides, amusement park. We're at an amusement park, and people like I guess like because she had the little live streaming like setup going on, so people like found her stream. They're like, "Can I say hi to the stream? Can I say hi to the stream?" And then the girlfriend was just like, "Hey, I'm Emily, and like this is my Instagram. Go follow if you're like whatever." And then the boyfriend was sitting there like the whole time, right? Like she did a full thing of like, "Hey, what's up? I'm so and so. What's up?" And then he just comes in and he just goes, "Yo." That was it. And then they left. Oh my God, I don't know. It was so funny. He did like a big breath in too. He's just like, "Yo." It's so good. I don't know. It still makes me laugh. Yo. So good. Okay. Um, import is redundant. It's just a warning, right? It'll be fine. Nice. Nice. Can I have your digits? Yeah, let me get that to you in Haskell. I hope there was audio clipping. Yeah, I think so. It was really good. I don't know where the clip, I don't have a clip, but I think I don't know, it's on the stream somewhere. Was it my stream? No, it's on her stream. So funny. All right. Alrighty. If you close the previous session, just say the alphabets in the lib and then run stack REPL. Okay, when you use reload, all local definitions of values will be deleted. The command acts like closing and reopening GHCI. Love that. All right, as you can see, the alphabets contain all the characters that we want. However, why are they being printed as string values? Didn't we specify them to be our special types for alphabet? Uh, um, Oh, I see. I see. Because of the quotes is what it makes it look like a. So I can do T and lower alphabet. Q, 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 Q. Indeed, they are all our custom type, since alphabets are a synonym for lists of characters, and in turn, they're almost always used as string values. Haskell prints them as such by default, but when using type synonyms, they can be used interchangeably. This might raise the question, why would we create type synonyms in the first place when they're treated identically? The short answer is readability. If a function takes an alphabet type as an argument, we can infer that this function treats this list of characters in a special way. In this case, we can infer that we have written the function ourselves and that we are treating those values in the context of the cipher. Makes sense. Makes sense. Hey Bash, sorry if you already answered this question, but are you going to TwitchCon? I am going to TwitchCon. Yeah. Wait, I should see. Let me see if I have my little TwitchCon badge on here. I don't. Hold on. Is it this one? Oh, I don't know how to change. Hold on. Is it this? I think it's this one. Oh, wait. I'm trying to change my visible badges, and I've got like the tiniest little window. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going. I was going to put the little TwitchCon badge on there. Are you going to TwitchCon? I don't know what Bash is trying to do. We don't know yet. Neither do I. Okay, okay. Usages for such types for readability can be observed in the standard library as well. A special type for file paths exists called file path, but when observing it in GHCI, we find something interesting, which is this info file path. Okay, let's do that. The special type is nothing but a normal string, which in turn is just a list of characters. However, this improves readability for many functions. If a function has a file path as a parameter, it's much clearer. It expects a string in a certain formatting. Using type synonyms this way can make your code much clearer. When trying to figure out these types, info can be used to obtain information on how and where they're defined. That's sick. Ooh, instead of having to type out reload, type, and info, you can do R, T, and I. Nice. All right, let's try this thing. Okay, so it's doing LM, A. So LM is a thing. We can use a function called LM. It's a binary function. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, it has a syntactic trick up its sleeve when using binary functions, making them a little more readable. ALM alphabet. Any binary. Oh yeah, this is using right. So sometimes you'll do prefix notation. I have this in my notes. What is it? Prefix. Prefix, infix. I think infix is more for readability if I recall correctly. Oh no. Yeah. It can be called as infix if it has two parameters, but it's prefixed by default, I'm pretty sure. In the quotes, it's using it in infix mode. Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, you guys can't see. Hold on. One sec. In here, I've got the little backticks in my notes too. So to use it in infix mode, you got to use the little backticks. Okay, got it. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we want to create a little is lower, is upper stuff. Okay, wait, we get a character, and then we want to return a Boolean. Is that just bool? Bool? It is bool. Okay. And then is lower, we'll make it, so I can just do lm. Oh, hold on. I gotta do this. lm ch and, oh, is lower. Oh, and then lower. I think. Is that right? I think I can do it this way. I think it's gonna work. I just want to try it. Is lower, defined but not used is lower. Oh, wait, I didn't export it. That's why it's saying that. Parse on digits. Why? Oh. Skill issues, why? No. All right, is lower. Do I have to do little? Yeah, okay. Cool. Functions. Woohoo! We love functions. Done. And then this, I think we can just change. Actually, I'll do the same thing and change it to. I wish I could like auto export. Like I wish my LSP could do that. Let me see. Let's ask AI. We're using it more. Okay, it's funny though because on stream, I feel like if I don't use it, people say you should be using AI, and if I do use it, people are like, "Why are you using AI?" There's no winning. Um, uh, Claude forgives you. Thank you. The duality of men. The duality of programmers in 2025. Mm. Space CA. What is this? Out of curiosity, why don't you just export everything from the module you're creating? Because I don't know how. Oh, wait, I guess if this list doesn't exist, then it just exports everything by default, right? I think. It's okay, we'll try. Yeah, my bad. I think you're correct. We just learned this yesterday. Hello? Just need to remove the names. I got it. We did it. We did it. I'm just being a goof over here, okay? Hello? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Interesting that not isn't is just the word not. I wasn't expecting that. Is this stuff anywhere close to your regular work? No. Haskell? Oh, sorry. I was typing and you guys can see. Crush? Yeah, that's where I work. I work at Charm. Just launched. Just launched Crush. Hashtag ad, hashtag check it out. All right, the Boolean operators we can use are logical or and not. Ooh. The parentheses around the operators are needed to interpret them as functions. Interesting. So I have to do this to do true and false. Functions are written in infix notation. We can also use them in prefix notation. Interesting. Okay, so if I want to use, so these functions, so how and why is it that, how are operators in Haskell written in infix notation by default? But I thought most functions were prefix notation by default. And these ones, because they're infix notation by default, I have to use parentheses. I love this ad, W ad. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I'll let them know. That way we can keep streaming more coding streams. Okay. Returning to our isMiss function, we can see that while the function is correct, it's not easy to extend further. Let's assume we want to add another alphabet, then we'd have to create another helper function and add as result to the disjunction. We don't want that. It's more helpful to check if the character in question is not an element in the alphabets that we have. This raises the question of how we can combine our alphabets. Ooh, we're going to append lists. Okay. A function is provided called not_lm. Nice. Okay, combining this function yields the code with the following listing. Oh, interesting. So I could do this, or I can do uh, not lm of, I think I need to still put parentheses here actually, right? Oh no, it's not even Boolean stuff anymore. It's not conditions. It's just a lower alphabet. Guys, we're gonna take a look at my config in a minute so I can get this again auto complete. This is ridiculous. Plus digits. Oh, not lm. Care. Oh, I see, I see. Wait. Wait, can I do this? No, it doesn't. Hold on. Info, not lm. Foldable T equivalent A. So I think I could do, if I was doing prefix, it would be like this, I think. Hello? Sorry, I hit my caps key and the world went dark. Oh, it didn't like that. Just type care with actual. Bear with me, bear with me. Let me cook, let me cook. Where did we first see lm? Oh, there we go. LM1, oh, it's the other way around, that's why. LM, there. That should work now. Nice. I'll put a little note to myself that I can also do this. Hello, slow typing, money. Abigail, don't be weird, please. You may compliment the code. You can say, you know what you're allowed to say? Bash, you are a god tier programmer. Thank you so much for learning Haskell on stream. You are amazing. Those are the kind of compliments. And say anything if you told him you were telling me to relax. Hello? Ah! Hey bro, relax. Relax. And say anything offensive. Yeah, yeah. Ah! You'll need to learn Haskell first to earn those compliments. True. See? Compliments, these kind of, the stream compliments are earned. Exactement comme tu as dit. Ouais, exactement. Forbidden 404. All right, what am I trying to do here? Where are we? We were here, we were here. Yeah. Okay. Extending this function by providing more alphabets or characters that are not considered miscellaneous can now be achieved by simply appending another list to the expression that creates the list of characters that we check. Wow, thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, man, it's Murph. Yeah, man, it's Murph. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now we have our helper functions in place. We can think about how to implement our cipher. We want to focus on understanding how to perform concise and appropriate case distinctions for our algorithm. Okay, the following steps will be taken care of. Get the index of a letter within the alphabet. Get a letter at a certain index within the alphabet. Transform a string character by character. Also, okay, it's been like 2 hours. I'll do another like half hour or so of stream. We can't do a super long stream today, but it would be fun to try and like speedrun Haskell one of these days. Maybe 50K. Maybe at 50K subs. I'm just dude, like okay, sorry. You're getting a timeout because you can't like everyone you guys. You're getting a timeout because it says in the rules that you don't comment on the streamer's appearance. We're just trying to hang out and code. Okay? It is in the rules. You got a warning, and now you have a timeout. Okay? Come on now. We're all trying to hang. We're all trying to hang. Chat gets weird when we allow that kind of chatter. Can't happen. All right. Finding an element's index. Oh, wait. Transform. Okay. So, sorry. Let me reread the steps that we're going to do. Get an index of a letter within an alphabet. Get the letter at a certain index within the alphabet. Transform a string character by character. Okay. Out of curiosity, I'm going to see, we're going to see what, just because I'm curious, I want to see what the outcomes are. We're going to see what AI does to try and solve one of these steps, and then we're going to see what the book says, and then I'm also going to try and do it myself. And we're going to see the trifecta. Just out of curiosity. All right, so we'll let that do its thing. It's thinking, it's doing stuff. Using ORD. Elemendex. I suspect AI will kill this task because it's concise and well-defined. Okay, okay. Try to finish that index of function before reading the answer. Oh, trust me, we are trying. Actually, the index of function, I'll delete it from here so that I can try and rewrite it myself. Okay. I'll delete all my old code too, because there's no point. All right. Okie dokes. Ooh, okay. Finding an element. Oh, we're talking about recursion. Recursion. Let's go. Recursion mentioned. All right, this will require us to do two things when we're finding the index of an element in a list. First, you go through the list. Second, keep track of our index. However, there is a little catch. Haskell uses immutable data. You can't change the value after setting it. It may seem like it's possible in GHCI, but that's actually not true. When changing a value, you are overriding it. Such a thing is not possible in our functions. Furthermore, we do not have a concept of loops. So how do you go through list? It's recursion. Functions are allowed to be defined in terms of themselves. This is the case when a function is calling itself. This is a concept of recursion. Since we are unable to use loops, we have to somehow be able to apply the same definition over and over on different parts of the same data. Let us look at how to recursively implement a function that determines the length of a list. Assuming there's a way to split a list into its first element and the rest of it, we could define the length of a list by the length of the rest of the list plus 1. The length of the rest is then determined recursively. But how do we split a data structure? Oh, I see. Okay. This can be achieved with something called pattern matching, a powerful language feature that allows us to write function definitions for different patterns of data. Let us look at how to implement a function that determines the length of a list for which we always know its length is the empty list. Okay. Sonnet or Opus? I've been using Claude Sonnet, but I haven't heard anything about Opus. Is it good? I feel like I'm being read a bedtime story. That's the vibe. I'm glad. Vibe achieved. I'm not really paying attention because I've never really wanted to learn Haskell and because I'm working. Okay, no worries, Nightshade. All right. So here we can specify that the input has a structure of an empty list. The result will be 0. This function will now be a partial function. What does that mean? It means that there exist inputs for which it does not have a definition. Okay. Let them cook, I suppose. Oh, it's basically just, sorry, we're talking pattern matching. Oh, right. Okay. For a list, we always know its length is the empty list. Okay. So this is just one of the patterns. Right. Okay. We're just writing a definition for if it's an empty list, like it evaluates to 0. And in this case, non-exhaustive patterns in the function. Haskell tells us what's wrong. There exists an input that for which we have not specified a pattern since it's non-exhaustive. How can we make it exhaustive? To understand this, we need to understand that lists have 2 constructors. Oh shit. These constructors are used to build lists. The 2 constructors are square brackets and colon. We already know square brackets, which is simply the empty list. The colon is a prepend operation that takes an element, it's colon within parentheses, sorry, that takes an element and an existing list and prepends the element to that list. Okay. Oh no, it is just colon. Okay, my bad. Okay, so we do white. I was reading chat and someone said white papers. White of the one. Okay, so we're gonna prepend 1 into the existing list, and you see that can happen in many ways. These constructors are also what we're going to use for pattern matching. We're already seeing the list in our definition. To have exhaustive pattern matchings, we need to add the second constructor as well. Dude, I really like how he's explaining everything in this book. I feel like it's clear. He's doing such a good job of outlining, like, okay, here's the most basic part. How to explain this? See, he's doing a better job of explaining it than I can explain his explanation. Do you know what I mean? He's just doing a really good job of kind of like laying out the most basic form of something and then incrementally changing it and saying why it's good. I don't know. It's good. I'm liking how he's explaining things. I can only explain like that in my dreams, in my own head to myself. All right, so this is a pattern matching if it's empty, which is going to be that initial condition that we showed up here. The what's it called? Was this the syntactic signature? I don't remember. Type signature and syntactic signature, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm trying to like repeat the lingo properly so I don't start using the wrong lingos while I'm talking about Haskell. All right, so matches if the list is built from the prepend operation. What? Might look strange. In Haskell, you can create partial function definitions for different patterns, which we essentially define completely different behavior. The two patterns we've introduced are always exhaustive. Sorry, I smacked you guys. In the definition for the x to x prepend xs case, we use x as the variable for the first element in the head, xs as the tail. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. As the tail of the list that was given in the argument. In figure 2.6, we can see how a list would be split up into two variables. Note that for a list with a single argument, xs would be empty. So how do we compute the length of the list? Okay, wait. Let me try. We'll do... I don't know how to make it like any. I think it's always gonna have a length. We're just trying something, okay? Let me this is how I learn. Okay, I like messing around. Okay, so we're gonna get A, which is the array. And then we're gonna we can try this new xs thing. And we are gonna recurse. So we know that we're gonna do len xs at one point. And if it's at if there's only one element, then it would be 1. If there's nothing, it has to be 0, which means we'll probably have a case where A is empty. That's the base case. I don't know if I can't remember already. I can't remember if that syntax is right. I think that's right. Okay, so now we can do this, and then if basically something I need it to evaluate to 1 plus that, but I don't think that's gonna work. That's my guess. Which page / chapter is this? That is a great question. We're in 2.6. Oh wait, that's figure 2.6. Listing. I think we're in 2.7. No, 2.4. Oh, we were here. Okay. Okay. Oh, I messed up. Okay, we were close. We were close. I'm looking at the solution here. We were close. I messed up the... Okay, so this goes on the other side. I don't need this. There's also... I like how I did len A, and there's no... It's not referenced anywhere. Oh, right. Okay, so I would do this, and then in the case where... Okay. You guys, we got this. We got this. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got this. So, in a case where I did actually want to, like, do some check on the current value, meaning, like, return its index or something like that, then I would be able to reference x now, which is current element. I could do, like, if x, I actually don't know how to do any of this stuff, but it's like if that, and then if x equal 3, oh, then I have to do something, and I don't remember how to do that. Anyway, I could reference it, and right now I'm only referencing the xs, because I'm not actually doing any operation on any of the values. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know if my signature is right here. For the record, I think it is. We'll see. We always ask how long the array is, but never how is the array. Signature is fine? Okay, cool. Cool. Our baby's first recursive function. Let's go. Oh, Haskell's fun, but I don't have any use cases for it. I tried Xmonad, but I moved to Hyperland. Why did you move from Xmonad to Hyperland? There was so much chatter in my latest YouTube video about tiling window managers. It was really cool to read. It was nice too having, like, you know, everyone's throwing their opinions out there, and like people are responding to each other's comments. So it's nice too, because like some people would be like, oh, use like Wayland, and then some people would be like, oh, Wayland isn't good with OBS. For some reason it doesn't work. And so it's like, I don't know. It was nice to get these like different layers of feedback from people where it's yeah, I was able to kind of just see what the consensus is on different things and like why they love or hate it. And I don't know. It's nice. I find it interesting. I recently stopped using Hyperline because of the impending paywalled premium desktop experience. Ooh. I mean, fair enough, dude. Companies, projects got to make money. They got to make cash money, but at the same time, yeah, if it's paywalled, that's I don't know. Um, I already have my config set up, so as long as I don't break it, I don't mind. I've been able to get OBS to work with Wayland in every environment I've tried in recent years. I can't remember if it was Wayland or Sway. Prime seems to use OBS with Wayland just fine. Prime streams on Windows. He has a dual PC setup. That's why. He doesn't stream. That's why probably his audio is more consistent. Can't relate. Can't relate. Yeah. Yeah, most streamers have dual PC setups. I I could and probably should at one point have a dual PC setup. I was thinking actually maybe I should get a laptop that's just for streaming. That's a Linux laptop again. And then I use my current desktop as the stream PC. We'll see. It's a pain to set up dual. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Okay, good luck, Ben. Good luck getting your uni stuff done. We believe in you collectively. Speaking on behalf of chat. Good luck. Good luck. Sullen says I've had a lot of compatibility issues with Wayland, but I'm talking in virtualized environments. Oh, interesting. I don't believe in Ben. I'm gonna listen. Listen up. Listen here, you little shit. You're gonna do as I say, or else. Just kidding. Yeah, get her done, Ben. Get her done. Ban. Yeah. Listen here. We're gonna ban you, you little shit. All right. Okay. Ooh, index of. Okay. We want to try index of now. Okay. I can't remember how to do any returns though, is the thing. Oh, it's then. Okay, then. Okay. We try this. Okay. We can do index of. This one is gonna take. It's gonna take an array again, and it's gonna return an int once again. And it's also gonna need index of a character. So. Ooh. I wonder if I should. Yeah, no, I think it's okay. Okay. So if I do index of and ooh, I've got character and the array. Can I just do this and then that and then maybe. Oh wait, it needs to be maybe int and then this can be nothing, I think. Or none, probably. Okay. Index of and we are gonna do that little prepend operator thingy. And we're gonna do if x. Oh, we gotta do index of. I think I need to do character. I don't really know. Okay, then it's gonna return the current index. Else we're gonna recurse. Index of, we're gonna do, otherwise we need to move on to the next element and add one. Index of, I don't know if this is working. I don't recommend using maybe. You'll need to rewrite all the functions that will receive this value. Okay, so maybe I should just do int and then return like a negative if not found. Do you need Haskell for professional stuff? Is it just for curiosity? It's just for curiosity. It's just to like change, like try thinking in a different way when it comes to programs and like solving problems. Because I feel like I've seen when I've seen functional code and I've like heard functional programmer talks, I'm like, this seems like it's got a lot of really good, it kind of like forces you to make good, to have good practices. And yeah, it gives you kind of a new way of thinking that I think sounds cool. And I want to try it and see if it works better for me. Do you know? Is there a function to return the depth of the call stack or the recursion? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, looking at this solution. Oh, nice. Okay, wait, so I do need to... Oh, undefined is a thing for ints? Okay, so I do need to have... Even if I'm not using it, I still have to have it here. What if I didn't? Hold on. I just want to see what happens. Let me go to this guy. Oh, it didn't like that. Oh, it's probably because I have to do like an EQ. Hold on. I probably need to do this or something. Oh, it doesn't like that either. Oh, no. Oh, because... I don't know. Wait, no, I'm silly because EQ is means that it can... Oh, I need to add EQ here, I think. Something like that. Wasn't it something like that? Hold on. EQ type class. Oh. Hello? What do you mean? Oh, it's EQA with the... Why is this thing so slow? It's just a book, man. And then it's A. I think that would work. Right? Defined but not used. Yeah, so that's interesting. It says defined but not used, but I don't know how to fix that. Okay. Ooh. Oh, lol. Okay, wait, don't mind me. Okay. Wait, it's working. Dude, why is this broken? You could replace it with a wildcard pattern. Oh my god. My ebook viewer broke. No. Oh yeah, true. I haven't considered what would... So in this, it was saying in the book that it should be undefined. Let's unpack that. Let's see what that would look like here. Dude, why is this so scuffed? That makes me so sad. Okay, give me one sec. I almost accidentally killed OBS for the record. Just so you're all aware. So bright. I need my sunglasses in here. The scuff continues in 2025. I need Oh, it's just the same. This thing's being scuffed. Why is Caliber being so scuffed for me right now? What is the problem? So weird. If I click on any links, it is gonna break. That's what I've learned. It sounds cool is all the reason you need to learn something new. I agree. I've been able to get OBS to work with Wayland in every environment I've tried in recent years. Okay. Wait, someone mentioned that Prime is using Wayland now. Is he using Wayland? Am I that out of touch in 2025? I think I started using i3 because that's what everyone else was using. Why is Emacs the issue? Yeah. I do like how when I'm streaming, it's fun when you guys are also trying to like solve the problem as well. It's very fun. We're all in it together. He moved to hyper. Oh. Interesting. All right, here. I think we can get this book back up again. Huzzah! We did it. Yes. All right. I should probably we'll do another 8 minutes of Haskell, you guys. I'll stop at 2.5 hours because I streamed so long yesterday, and I should probably do other things as well. Can't just learn Haskell all week, unfortunately. Okay. All right. So looking at their solution for index of, let me look at what I did. Okay, and you were saying, okay, wait, let's look at, we're gonna ask AI something again. Um, but, oh, I see. Wait, actually, good point. Last time yeah, that's true, actually. I did the underscore thing in GHCI and it didn't complain. That makes sense. All right, cool. We're cooking with gas. Okay. So I had to do this EQA, but look, for whatever reason, why? Oh, it's because I'm not using, like, I'm using, silly girl. I'm not making it a character. It's because I'm using, like, an any type. Like, I'm using a generic. Is generic a term used in Haskell? So if I did this, then I don't need to have the EQA thing. Silly girl. Nice. Yeah, okay. Just checking. All right, the rest looks good. Okay, the function starts at the beginning of a list with a pattern. Thus, if the first element we find is the right one, the index must be 0 since indices always start at 0. If we need to keep searching, we're searching the tail of the current list. The result is a recursive call. It's offset exactly by 1, which is the element that we've ignored in the recursive call. Thus, we increment the result. For this, we, of course, assume that the recursive result is correct. Now, the important question is this. What do we do in case of an empty list? There's no correct result. Thus, we'll explicitly keep the case undefined. This implementation is shown in the following listing. Right. There's an exception in the case of an empty list. Okay, wait, let's try that. I just want to see what it looks like. Not the prettiest little error, but that's fine. Now try an example where the element is not in the list. Yeah, true. Let's do that too. Let's do that too. Let's do A. Actually, let's do A to C, and then I'm gonna make this 1. Ooh, also undefined. So what's the point of having that case there if it's... You can use error empty list to give some message. Ooh, okay, let's try that. It's Twitch chat versus AI. Which one is gonna come out on top? And it's typically Twitch chat, actually. Let's try that. Wait, I gotta reload it. Oh, interesting. Why is it hitting the empty list exception? Oh dear. Oh. Losing our jobs to AI Sag. There's no real point in having that case there. Oops, sorry. It's just a more explicit way to write the same thing. It's true. Okay, chat says not needed, but is more explicit. Returning nothing would be more reasonable. Is that a thing in, hold on, is that a thing in Haskell? Lolly, no politics, please. Why is this breaking? What is this? Yo, Callan, the auto mod just auto modded your else if printf index of no error occurs new line. Like it just auto modded your code. For reason smart detection beta. Yeah, it just auto modded it. It detected he was too smart. Yeah, it's like actually we can't let this one in. Yeah, Automod thinking he's stopping cross-site scripting. You're passing an empty list to index of. Mm. Can't be smart here. So you're saying, oh, I see. You can literally just do that. So that probably like prevents it from freaking out over empty. Oh, I didn't reload. That's why. Nothing. Oh. Oh, then it's maybe ints. I see, I see. I mean, shouldn't this, I feel like this should be a maybe int. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it doesn't like that. That's okay. Whatever. We'll just go back to this. If the length. That's true. It could all be in here, right? But then this becomes, is this else if? Is there else if? I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, I can do length of you're saying I can do xs is equal to 0. Then I mean, I think they're trying to introduce pattern matching here. Oh, Peek's here. What's up? It's saying that the other case needs a maybe too. Oh, I see. Maybe okay, I'll try the whole nothing thing and just see how we look. I just want to see how it looks and stuff. Where? Line 38. Oh. Oh, I don't know how to have multiple. Should either return nothing or just 0? I can't tell if this is right though. Missing else as well. Oh, I see. I see. So I have to do this and do like else. Something like that probably. I don't know if that's actually gonna work, but we'll try. No, it didn't like that. Then 0, so it's num. Mm. The types of the return should also be maybe. Oh, you're saying it should be just 0 instead of 0? All right, let's try that. No, it didn't like that. Wait, what is this? Oh, just 1. This is just word. Maybes. No, it doesn't like that either. Index of, oh, the whole thing. Let's see. You guys are messing up my code. It's all your fault, chat. I'm just gonna change it to what the, just gonna change it back to int. So funny how like it's so I've been there in your shoes too in chat where you're trying to help and it's just like it max chaos. Can't just sum int plus maybe that's why it's complaining. I think so. I'll just return int and -1. That's what I was thinking. I know, that's what I'm thinking too. Maybe it's a mess if you're a beginner. Yeah, this is a mess. I don't need this because I'm gonna just do the little pattern matching thing. I think that runs. All right, we should probably stop now. Nothing. Oh, wait, where? I think that's what I had it as before. But the only weird thing was that if I was doing, if I was providing it, wait, yeah, that's, what is this? That's not right. Oh, it's because it's recursive, so it's just doing -1 and when it gets to the end. I think I can do, here, wait, let's fix this even more. Let's do this. We got this. We got this. Don't worry. I think that'll work. Unused X. Sure. Oh, wait, but okay, Simple Jack says I'd recommend creating an input to represent the index. If it doesn't find a match, you can call the function again with the remainder of the list in index +1. Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to have it as a, but I mean, I feel like it should be able to fit in here. Be careful of what the not empty list cases do. One is in your mist. Oh, right, lols. You're right. Wait, that's true. I was like, you're right, dude. That's so funny. Okay, wait. Um, oops. Oh yeah. See, but that shouldn't work. Anyway, that's okay. We'll figure this out. We'll continue. We'll continue next time. All right, you guys. Gotta do real other work. That was a nice stream, though. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. Good day of learning Haskell. Thanks for joining, Peak. We're not real to you? No. It's funny, like, okay, I think, okay, yesterday I was cracking up because I left the stream and then I came back and it was like you guys were living in my computer. Is like for some reason my brain was like, yes, like it's like I don't know how to explain this, but like I came back and I was like cracking up because I was just like, dude, it's like you guys just live in my computer. Like there's just a ton of you guys just hanging living in my computer. That's it. And I was just picturing like tiny little people like in my desktop, in my PC case. And thank you so much. Thank you so much to big thank you to Philip Hagenlocker, who is the author of Learn Haskell by Example, who was kind enough to merge our PR yesterday and let us open the book on stream. Yay, thank you. Thank you, Philip. Claps in the chat for Philip. Thank you, thank you. We would not be having such a fun time learning Haskell without your explanations. So thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, let's see. Moderinos, do you guys have anyone you want me to raid? Mods get priority requests on the raids. Should we do maybe we raid someone new? Oh, is L:Q on? Maya Rayner. Oh, Rust. That's cool. All right, let's do that. Let me mute this tab first. Oh, it's already muted. Lana is always great. Lana's so good. We'll raid someone new today that we haven't raided before. We'll raid Maya. Is it that time? It is that time. I'll see you guys again for another stream. And on YouTube, I do have a video coming out this week that I'm just finishing editing. Again, your girl's got to learn to delegate. I don't know how to, I got to communicate better. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. I'll keep working hard so you guys can, for your enjoyment as well. So I can keep learning things and then we can keep doing fun stuff. You've been on a schedule for a month now for streaming? I know. I feel like I've been on a pretty good schedule for YouTube for a while too, which is huge. But I'm like, I'm finding it a little bit, I'm struggling a tiny bit with all of the scheduling stuff. Don't forget to check out Crush. They are the sponsor of today's stream is Charm with their new AI, the new agentic AI terminal tool to accelerate your dev life and experience. Thank you guys so much for the stream and for hanging out. Join the Discord if you haven't already. We like to chat and do nerd things over there. It's the best place to stay updated. Bye, guys. And bye, YouTube. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye bye.